Carlos, brother, how you doing? Well, that might crash my stream, hopefully not. That's a little loud. All right, y'all. I was rushing to get here. Just 'cause, yeah. I might hit snooze twice on my nap. Luxury lounge is open for business. Should you be looking for some horizontal feed? It's right there. Sandy G, how are you? David Sarkis, Broken Lego, Legolas. Sounds like broken Legos. I'll tell you, there's nothing worse than stepping on some Lego. Sandy G, Chris Edinburgh, TD Lewis, welcome you guys. Good to see ya. Turn that down. Yeah, I think I can turn that down. I think people in the luxury lounge can still see. They got some big changes coming up with Facebook live streaming apparently. I think soon everybody's going to be able to live stream vertically and horizontally. So that's exciting. It's not quite yet, maybe. William Hoffman, welcome. KJ Kelly. Oh, Leslie Rose. That's a good player. TDL Lewis, Chris Edinburgh. Welcome, y'all. Sperry, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Barbara Tassinelli, welcome. Sandy G. Dave McWilliams. Boston Sperry, thank you. Barbara Tassinelli, you are right. Barbie is in the house and that means the party has arrived. Welcome. Welcome. Friday night. It's a good night. I hope you guys are all happy, safe and well. And grab your guitars. I'm the key of E. You got a harmonica, you probably want to get your A harp out. You go a long way with just a A harp and I guess A harp and a D harp get you through most of this set. Trinidad, welcome. It's good to see you. Real good to see you, Sandy G. Welcome. Key. Jasper, happy birthday. I want to ask how old you are. Don't matter, everybody's getting younger, as far as I'm concerned. Jasper, I hope, I tell you what, for your birthday, I hope, pretty close to me, brother, I hope for your birthday that we get some cool weather soon. I might be somewhat hoping for me too there. Trinidad, welcome.
Hey, if you guys play along, grab D-Harp. Hey Phil, thank you and welcome. Bad Monkey No Banana, welcome. Jasper, happy birthday. Trina, it's good to see you. If this is your first time here, I'd love it if you'd hit like and subscribe and hang out some more. Or just hang out. Thanks for being here. Harry, you're welcome. Kelly Quinn. How you doing? Lost in a Sperry, thank you. Thank you. Hey Chad, welcome. I'm doing well, Chad. Glad to see you. OG Pablo, welcome. How's a little Pepsi Vegas, right? Rudy Morales, welcome. Barbara, thanks for hanging. It's good to see you. Kelly Quinn over in the horizontal feed. Excuse me, almost. I keep getting that wrong. Mealy. Goody. Hey, Goody, how you doing over there? You do? You remind me, I'll play that in the after party. Barry, Brian Norris, Wolfpack, Rudy Morales, welcome. Wow. Lost in Sperry. Congratulations. Wow. That's really pretty impressive. 18 years. That's like... wow. You're just like... completely... that's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Key B flat. You guys play along with me? Luciano Jimenez. That sounds lovely. You say you're at your home in the Dominican Republic, in front of the Caribbean Sea, listening. Can anybody else try and top that? That sounds lovely. Welcome, thank you. Moonwitch Miranda, welcome. Moonglow. Nicholas. Jeffrey, gosh, not at all. Jeffrey, thank you for giving me this opportunity for education, the multiple sclerosis education, which is a little bit what this channel is about. I, for example, have multiple sclerosis. So, far from being an alcoholic, one of the things with having multiple sclerosis is that makes drinking alcohol no fun. Some of the side effects. So I'm so far from an alcoholic. But I do enjoy a good Dr. Pepper or a Pepsi. I also like, thank you very much, Luciana, thank you. Also like Coca-Cola. Like sugar a lot, but in the name of being healthy, I've got an apple juice from Concentrate tonight. It's like apple juice. Like Pepsi to apple juice when I'm playing, because I tell you what, that's pretty thick. Apple juice. Lost in Sperry. Nemo, Northeast Missouri. You drink fermented apple juice. Mine is not yet fermented. Fortunately, for me. Kelly Quinn, Goody Guitars. No sponsorship deals. This is all just you and me. Y'all and me. Sweet tea's good. I might try a little of that. Diet Coke. Yeah, I'm not a Diet Coke person. I'll tell you what, Pepsi was on sale. I'm kind of one of those sale shoppers. I got no soda brand allegiance. I will switch between Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and my local store brand at will. And I don't feel any guilt. Luciano, thank you so much. Thank you. Jeff, Rick, I'm doing good. I tell you what, I got Dr. Pepper in the fridge, but the other day I drank that Dr. Pepper with what was it, black currant? It's like black currant added Dr. Pepper, made by Dr. Pepper. It is horrible. I love Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. But when you add black currant flavor, blackberry flavor to it, it makes it taste just like medicine. I mean, it's so bad. I haven't been able to drink regular Dr. Pepper since. Luciano, thank you. Rick Rob. Really, I mean, I've got Dr. Pepper. One of these days I'm going to grab one, but I still have that blackberry Dr. Pepper medicine taste in my mouth. I know that's what they sold that stuff as originally, as medicine, and man, they nailed it when they added that. I love blackberries on their own, but I mean, Dr. Pepper, it's got that, there's a fine line between like medicine taste and not. Now, Big Red, I don't even know what flavor that is. It's just like the nasty, I have no idea what that soda is sold for. I'm probably in trouble. I have no idea why the Big Red. I can't even identify the flavor. It's red. It's red sugar. That's all it had. So, and Dr. Pepper, it's a fine line between the medicine taste and the Dr. Pepper taste. And on the Dr. Pepper on its own is so firmly not medicine-y, it's delicious. But there's a hint there. There's always like it could taste a little medicine-y. I could admit that, right? But when you add blackberries to it, it's just... made me gag. Yeah. Can't tell. Probably you can't tell, but me and Sparkle's having a little bit of an argument. Our Ruger, this started up as already a pretty relic Strat, brother. This was a master-built Strat, like late 90s. I'm the third owner. It started relict a bit. Now, fortunately for me, because I'm not actually a big relic guitar person, this bowling ball sparkle finish on it is incredibly thick. And I've only worn away a little of this, because I don't really want to wear it off. I like it. I would really like it if Sparkles wasn't dented at all. Sandra Willoughby, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Rick Rob. Oh, that's right. Hey, I tell you what, I'd love it if you guys hit like, maybe even hit subscribe, hang out some more. Craig Lockhart, I almost missed you. Are you still here, Craig? Craig, tell me you're here. I want you to be here. Y'all seen Craig play with me, right? Craig plays here. Well, I guess he's played here with me the most of anybody. And in fact, Craig helped me make everything look the way it looks. So thank you, Craig. Oh, I sure hope you're still here. Thanks for popping by, brother. You give me a call. Actually, text me. I never get calls. Text me. And come over. And I'll push this chair over, pull another one. We'll play a little. You know, one of these days, this is my song list. And one of these days, see this, most of the songs are written around the outside now. One of these days, I'm going to be like, I'm going to get a new piece of paper and I'm actually going to write it out. So I remember what I got saved where. Gino, Southside Milwaukee. Ah, thank you. Every time you arrive, reminds me of my grandfather. Thank you. Love it. I knew I'd find it. Okay, pretend. Everybody just pretend the last 30 to 60 seconds that you just fast forwarded through. I went straight to this. All right. Sandra Willoughby, I'm glad you're here. Yes, Southside Gino. Every time you walk by, it reminds me of my grandpa. He grew up, well, in the middle Southside, Milwaukee. I got fun times at being a little 6, 7-year-old boy. He'd take me down there and show me off to all his old pals. We'd go to different stores. When I say stores, I mean bars. And then we'd pick up some root beer on the way home. That was a blast. So welcome, Alley Cat. Hey, Fred Hinkle, how you doing? Karen Stroud, how are you? And Sister Sunshine. Bring the sunshine. Thank you for being here. Alley Cat, really? Trinidad, good guitars, Dave Mack. Welcome, y'all. Let's see if you're playing along. Captain Farron. Alley Cat. Good to see you. Sister Sunshine, Captain Farron. Kelly Quinn. Sister Sunshine. Captain Farron, how you doing? Carlos Casanova, Goody Guitars, Trinidad, Kelly Quinn. Who else is out there? Can anybody, what are you guys doing right now? Like, can anybody beat sitting on the beach looking at the Caribbean Sea? So far, that's where I'm imagining I am. I like to imagine wherever you are, the notes coming out of, the speaker. I like to imagine I'm there. All around the world. It's wonderful. Thank you guys. My first guitar idol was Steve Redlawn, probably. Moonboy, thank you. Alley Cat. Carlos. Midwest Mike. Thank you guys for being here. Once in a while, I guess I hear somebody's listening to me on the Alaskan Highway. That's always one that I go, wow, that's on my bucket list. I don't know why, but whenever somebody's on a beach listening, that always seems like, oh, that's lovely. Probably because I'm slap bang in the middle of Texas and it's hot. Moon witch, but I'm not a cowboy. I'm a musician. But I got pickup truck and a cowboy hat. But everybody in Texas has a pickup truck and a cowboy hat. A sophisticated supernova, I think that true tempered frets and headless guitars are probably way above my pay grade. I can barely figure this out. And tuning down here, it would be hard. That'd be difficult. But if there was a, say, a red sparkle headless guitar, when we say headless, we're not talking head, we're talking head. These guitar head, right? And so they tune down here. If it was like red sparkle, I'd be like, that's very nice. Because I'm a sucker for red sparkle. And true temperament frets. I see there's a incredibly talented musician on the live stream. I don't remember his name. He plays a guitar with his true tempered frets, and that's impressive. I don't know how you bend some of those strings. I just don't remember that guy's name. I really like him. You know, there's a lot more really good live streams on now. I really enjoy watching the live streams. There's a guy, Cello Yuri. I just love he plays cello. He plays classical cello in the mornings. It's afternoon, evening where he is, because it always gets dark when he's playing. I never ask him, or never ask where he's at, but it's obviously evening there. It's morning here, and I tell you what, it's a nice way to drink a cup of coffee, munch on a biscotti biscuit, and listen to a little bit of classical cello in the morning. Very nice. And then before this, I was watching Abby Green. That is a very talented young lady. Wow. I know Brody's playing right now. If any of you are jumping between me and Brody, I'd like one. Let me see. I'd like to think of something smart to have somebody. Let me see. I'll tell you what. Like back in the 90s, late 90s, I used to play in Dallas in Deep Elm a bunch, and it was fun because we would play it. I was playing with this guy called Josh Davis. We were the Josh Davis and English Dave band, and we would play wherever we were playing. Every time we'd have a set break, we'd just jump in our car, drive to the next club, say hi to our buddies who were there. They would drive over to our club, and we would both play like a set on the other guy's stuff and run back. Those are some fun days. Gosh, back in the late 90s, I say. Carlos Casanova, the true temperament frets. I see it because, you're always a little out of tune on the guitar. Our ears kind of fix it, but with the true tempered frets, you're always in tune. Now, my question is, if everybody else is not using the true tempered frets and you're playing with other guitars, you're always going to be out of tune with the other guitars or bass. So that bit I don't get. Like I said, it's probably way above my pay grade, and I'm not understanding something. John Holt, that's his name. That's the guy who plays with the true tempered frets. I know I'd remember it. John Holt, H-U-D or H-U-L-D-T or something like that. Man, that guy's got an incredible ear. I'm sure a bunch of you guys do too. I don't. He picks out songs so fast, and he picks all the different parts. And I'm just like, dude. I guess I can hear it now you pointed it out. There's a lot of really great musicians on. And freak bass. As far as I'm concerned, there was the absolute top level of live streaming, and that freak bass guy came along and he just blew that level so far higher. That guy, I do not know how he brings that much energy and just brilliance. That guy, he got a lot of flossy brilliance. That guy's amazing. And the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing, that guy deserves it more than I just. Very cool. So shout out to Freak Bass. I think he blew the rest of us out of the water. It's a bar we all need to sort of raise ourselves to, because that guy, he puts on a show. Alley Cat, Captain Farron, Kaiser 83, Sister Sunshine, Charles Holling, Care Bear. Welcome, y'all. Carlos, everybody over in the horizontal feed or the luxury lounge. See you guys. And if you haven't already hit like, maybe hit subscribe. I'd love it if you did. We're here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, not Tuesday. Ain't no Blues Tuesday on the Guitar Guy ATX channel. But every other day, we've got you covered. Don't come around Tuesday unless you want to watch a rerun. There are plenty of reruns. I'd love it if you double tap my screen and hit live. If you're playing along, how about the key of E? If you're playing harp, probably got your A harp out. I don't know if Chuck's out there somewhere. I hope Chuck is. Chuck, how you doing? I hope you playing along. Carlos Casanova, David Williams, Kelly Quinn, Slip, how you doing, Slip? Good to see you. Mag, how are you? Sandra Willoughby, thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Yay. I am playing actually what I always do, which is we're playing along to loops. I'm just improvising, sort of playing heads of basic songs I've written over the past and stuff, and just improvising with loops that I've made with a loop pedal. I encourage everybody to play along with me, hang out with me. So yeah, it's all. I don't play anybody else. I don't play any copyrighted music. Everything I play is, I guess, original. If something turns out that I accidentally played something that sounded like something else, if it's legitimate, I erase that. And I'm very happy you guys are here. Yemen, welcome. Charles, thank you and welcome. Sandra Willoughby, welcome. Kelly Quinn, Carlos Casanova, how you doing? If anybody's heading to Brody's feed at all, say, hey dude, how's it going? Say hi from me. That's a good kid. I like Brody. I think he's gonna go far. I think there's a bunch of kids here, guitar players here on YouTube Live, that I'm just so happy to see. You know, I've been doing this 40 years. And I think a lot of the people who watch me, we're kind of on the, as a group, we are on the older end as a whole. Now we feel younger, but generally, you know, we're on and there's not so much interest in young kids now, you know. And so when I see, you know, people totally immersed in it and as excited by it as I was and still am, it makes me pretty happy. Those kids are going to be the next, you know, next wave of guitar players. And I think they're going to have a pretty good guitar selection to choose from. Because there's going to be a lot of guitars out there and not as many people playing them. They're all going to be playing like 62 Strats like it's nothing. Kappa 7, welcome. Sister Sunshine Sandra. Visito from Argentina, welcome. AJ, welcome. All you guys, welcome. Key E right now. I'm about to change up, but we're in E if you're playing along. Those young kids will be able to play those notes. Not me. Extraordinary person, it's good to see you. Extraordinary person, thanks for being here. Mad King, you ain't mad, you happy. Happy King, welcome. Happy King is into the building. Northridge, Puerto Rico, I thank you and welcome. Good to see you again. Dave McWilliams, Carlos, hey, nobody judging you for harp playing. It's not easy to learn to play a harp, I tell you what. Now, when I say harp, I'm talking about blues harp, obviously, to most people, but I realize there's people all over the world listening, so I should probably be a little clearer about that. I'm talking about the little small harp, not like the big harp. I don't think there's very much harp, big harp, in blues. Key G, if you're playing along with me. Kappa, or KP, K-Papa. Oh, I got it finally. San Francisco, California. Shout out. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Welcome. Carlos, Happy King, extraordinary person. Yeah, we do this every night. And we start about 9 o'clock Central. We end about 11:30, 11:45. You know, if you haven't already hit like, hit subscribe, I would love it. If you would hit like, hit subscribe, hang out with us some more. Here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but not Tuesday. For some reason I got something against Tuesday, I guess. I don't know why, but ain't no Blues Tuesday. That's the day I took off. So I don't play Blues Tuesday, but every other night, 9 o'clock, we start up. 9 o'clock US Central Time. I'd love to see you guys, if I don't already get to see you. A new feature in YouTube streaming that I'd like to learn right now, but I can't find it. So I guess I won't do that. I'm gonna key E if you guys are playing along. I hope some of you are. Key C if you play along. And welcome. Keel, good night, brother. Thanks for being here. Take care of yourself. George Miranda, welcome. Jesse the Belt, welcome. Carlos. So happy to have you all here. An extraordinary person, welcome. If you guys haven't already checked out horizontal feed, the horizontal feed. It's got better quality sound, better picture. You can see from like way over there to way over there. Maybe a little further. And after I get done on the vertical stream here, we have a little after party over there. Another 15-20 minutes. So feel free to head over there if you'd like to. And thanks for being here. Lost in Sperry. Hey Chuck, good to see you, brother. Kia C. Chuck Ruby, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Real good to see you. So y'all, Kia C. what, I'll have to go get another string tomorrow. The string is slipping. I tried all the tricks. It lasted for a night, but now it started again. That's right, Billy. I know I do have 5 more strings. I don't know why this one is causing me problems. Jesse, I love that. I love that. It's kind of, Chuck, I saw that. I saw that, and I will be definitely talking about that a bunch in a second when I play my last song, which will be in a second. Sandra Willoughby, Jesse the Butt, Carlos. Jesse, David Nelson, Slip. How you doing, Slip? Check out, I don't see that at all. Chuck Ruby, I'm a key of A. Sandra Willoughby, that is so true. Jesse the Butt, Carlos. And it's not normal to have a warble, but SR, Catchy Batches. No, I'm not saying it right. Make sure you don't have a fan going. That's my advice. If you got a fan, you got a ceiling fan going, that'll happen. Or even a room fan. the end of the night, play a little bit more. I'm play the good night song. Then we're gonna move over to the horizontal stream, chat a little bit. Thanks for being here. So loves a lot. Welcome, Jesse, Curtis, SR. Welcome back, most of you guys. Sandra Willoughby, thank you for being here. Sandra, thank you. All of you guys. Well, guys, it has come to the end of the night. This is the last song, at least on the horizontal feed. If you guys want to head over to the vertical stream, I'll play another song in a little bit. Maybe chat. Carlos is over there. Chuck Ruby's over there. Dave McWilliams, Lost in Sperry. Billy D, how's it going, brother? Chuck. I'm about to play this song, and this a lovely thing happened with this song, and that is that Chuck Ruby and Steve Wick covered it, put words to it. It's lovely. It's called Much Love and Respect, and it's on Steve Wick's Stector's channel. And I love that. Chuck always wants me to link it. I can't do that because, well, copyright stuff. I know you say no copyright, but trust me, I looked into it. It changes everything. But so long, Jesse, JP, Danielle. I hope maybe you guys would go check that out. I'm gonna put a link to it on my. I think I put a link to it on my links of the homepage. That should be fine. JP, welcome. All of you guys, welcome. that time of night. Don't have to go home. It's Friday night. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. There's a lot of other good live stream channels you can get lost in before you head home, or maybe you're home. Brett, I do not have any albums. However, the entire GuitarGuyATX channel is entirely full. Like, I don't know, 500 different things. There's 300 2 to 4 hour live streams on there. There's so much stuff. So, yeah. Just hit subscribe. You can peruse it all you want. And there's backing tracks. There's 3 of them on there so far. I've got a couple more coming. So, hit double tap that screen, hit like, hit subscribe. Go hang out, check it out. In about 5 minutes, when I finish saying goodnight, or maybe less, I'm gonna go over to the horizontal lounge. I'm gonna play a couple more, or another song. So, if you want a little bit more Guitar Guy, head over there. But rest of you, I'm gonna say goodnight. And we're here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We're not here Tuesday. Ain't no Blues Tuesday with the GuitarGuyATX channel, but every other night. I mean every other night. 9 o'clock Central we start, and we end about now. If you play an instrument, grab it. I'll tell you what keys we're in. Play along with me. If you like. And if you just want to hang out, that makes me extremely happy. If you want to hang out sitting on the beach in the Caribbean, that sounded lovely. If you want to hang out on the Alaskan highway, that also sounded lovely. Hang out. You're more than welcome. I'm really grateful you're here. So thanks. Moderators, there's a bunch of you on tonight. Carlos, Sister Sunshine, Chuck Ruby, Sir Loves a Lot, Sandy, Chuck, David Williams. There's a lot of moderators on tonight, and thank you guys. Thank you. Now most of them are hanging out in the horizontal luxury lounge, and that's cool. So, the rest of you, if you're part of the family, you've been here before, like Slim Goody, long time part of the family, Slim Goody T-Rice. You're part of the long time family, thank you. I can't believe we got past 15,000 subscribers. We're quickly approaching 3.2 million channel views. I'm just, I'm stunned. Thank you. I had 1,000 subscribers on January the 31st of this year. And this has been a wonderful ride. Thank you. Thank you. What am I most grateful for? Well, I'll tell you what I am most grateful for. Ambi G. I personally am most grateful for my son and for being here. Every day I think about my son, and I'm very proud of that young man. That certainly he is the thing I am most proud of in my whole life. I hope everybody feels that way. So, if you're new, you just come back one time, you're part of the family. So, I hope you do. And I also really hope that you guys will be nice to yourselves. Give yourselves a little bit of grace. Give yourselves that grace you might give to somebody else. Be nice to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. We all do it. Don't help. be nice to yourself. Be good to yourself. Treat yourself well. Be good to your friends, your family, and your neighbors. I'll tell you what, nowadays, it'd be really wonderful if we could all go out there and maybe shake the hand of our neighbors and give them a little bit of grace. Let them be whoever they are. Tell them, hey, I love you, neighbor. I see you, I respect you. I feel that way for every one of you guys. No matter how you think, how you feel, where in the world you are, I love you all. I respect you all. And I see you all. And every one of you has value. Every one of you has as much value as everybody else. All around the world. And I know that we are all the same. And I love you. And I hope you guys are safe and happy. And I hope nobody has food insecurity. I hope a lot of things. Most of all, I really, really hope that you guys listening to me now will be good to yourselves and give yourselves that grace I talk about. I love you guys. Thank you. I'm really proud of you guys. I'm proud of the way we've made a nice place to be, a safe place to be. It's down to you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Guys, be good to yourselves. And I'll see you in 21 hours. Unless you want to slide over to the horizontal feed, in which case I'll see you in about a minute or two. Everybody else, thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. I see you. And I care. And I know I'm incredibly lucky. Incredibly lucky. And I thank you all. And I'll see you tomorrow. Be safe. Be happy. If it's nighttime, sleep good. And if it's daytime, you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Have a good Saturday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good night, Carlos. Good night, Bills. Good night, Brian. Good night, A1D. Good night, Sid Loves a Lot. Good night, Happy King. Good night, Ambi. Good night, Tarunika. Good night, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you. Sleep well. Hey, y'all. Chuck Ruby, you were my first mod. I'm pretty sure. It's good to see you. David Williams, Kelly Quinn, Carlos. It's real good to see you guys. Actually, I can't see you guys because my iPad just crashed. It came back. Now I can see you guys. I'm in a Kia A. If you guys are playing along, Chuck, if you playing along. My first live stream, I think it was March. Tell you what, it was hard getting 1,000 subscribers. Which of you guys are like trying to, get to 1,000 subscribers and all that stuff? I'll tell you, if you don't get discouraged, just hang in there. But it's hard. Some people just make one thing and they get there, but most people are gonna work hard for quite a while. But then it seems to really take off. And honestly, live streaming right now, I would say, is definitely a little niche that's kind of hot. I would advise people to do that. Kelly Quinn, how you doing? Yeah, we do have the best mods ever. Yeah, Chuck was my first mod. And what was that, Chuck, like March? I guess April was when I really started. I don't know. It's a lot. I've got like 225 live streams at least this year. Just like not counting like horizontal and vertical, just nights. It's an amazing amount of stuff. It's hours. Thank you guys. Kelly Quinn. I went and watched Boyd 365 tonight. Or this morning, or this afternoon, I guess. That was cool. I hadn't actually seen him do his one song a night. But I did. It was very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Thank you guys. This A string. You know, it's not like you can buy a single, like 34 flat wound D'Addario chrome string. You gotta buy an entire set. They're $20. That's the first time I ever had that happen. So, okay. But still, it'd be nice if you could buy a single. Because it's just unraveling right there. Never had that happen before. Wow, look at that. Okay, check this out. I was looking for this earlier. They put this new thing that you can switch to members only. Like at the end of your stream. I should have done that back then. And then like, you know, at the end of the streams, sometimes the trolls get a little bit out of hand. Trolls got a troll, I understand, but you know, but I can make it like this, members only, and they can't talk unless they've been a member for a minute. And that should stop them for a minute. Say, it seemed to crash my iPad again, which is impressive. No, it's not. It means members like, you know,